Hello everybody, welcome to WWTF. We want the fastest game show. I'm Mike C.
And I'm Fred Y.
Hey, today we're here to talk to you about season passes.
And DLC.
Also too, we got Harold with us to weigh in on the subject. What's up, Harold?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Alright, season passes. I think we talked about this up in the show many times about the cost of season pass.
One of my favorite things.
Yeah, are you really getting the just service of the season pass? Is it really necessary? What do you think about that, Fred?
No. I think it's a ripoff.
Okay.
I think all DLC and extra content, extra characters that you have to pay for is a ripoff. If I already paid whatever I paid for my game, why not include everything in it instead of having me to turn a potentially $60 game into a $100 game? Okay. Just for DLC.
What do you think about that, Harold?
DLC and season passes has just gone way too far, really, as in taking people's money. Prime example, recently I purchased the new PGA Tour game on Xbox One, Rory McIlroy. Well, in the game, they included 8 courses plus 4 fantasy courses. Now, if you look at the previous year of the PGA Tour games, there was 4 times as many courses already on the disc. Well, in order to get extra courses, they're going to release them as DLC, and there's plenty of room of storage in that disc to add these courses. And you're paying $60 per game, like you said. There was no season pass on this anyway. For each course, you're looking at $4 or $5. If you want all the courses, yeah, you're going to drop $100 on it. It's just not worth it. They can put the room on the disc. It's already on there. You shouldn't have to pay to unlock something you've already purchased.
Right. And we're not talking about last generation, where... Let me educate you people. They used to put stuff on, they used to put their content on a dual layer disc, which is 8 gigs, right? Now they're using Blu-ray discs, which are 25 gigs and 50 gigs worth of information. They got enough room, like Harold said, to put that stuff on there.
Yeah, they do.
But they choose not to. And I think what they're doing is testing the market to see how many people start doing this digital download stuff, because I bet you the next generation of consoles that come out from Microsoft and Sony and maybe Nintendo won't have a physical drive.
No, I think it's all going to be, because at first, Microsoft started with that DRM stuff.
Right.
So basically they just wanted to have a basic core system, and everything was going to have to be digitally downloaded to the system.
And for Harold, for the people that don't have the privilege of having a good internet connection or internet connection at all, they maybe live out in the sticks or in the woods or somewhere where it's not able to receive Comcast or Verizon or whatever cable provider that you have their internet signal. It's a disadvantage to them too. It's a slap in the face to them too, as well.
Indeed.
Because how are they going to get?
It's a big slap in the face. I myself, I do live in the middle of nowhere. I have DLC internet. That's what I have to deal with. And even downloading stuff like that is a pain. Downloading updates is a pain. And I've said this before on the show, what happened to the days of plopping a game in your system, hitting the power button, letting everything load up, and play from there without having to take time and money to get more things. You should be able to unlock the game through achievements or goals you complete in a game. It shouldn't be about shelling out more money for stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we already paid the amount that we paid for our systems. And we're already doing a spike increase on games now where they're including like special figurines or extra media or extra whatever.
Weapons, yeah.
But it still doesn't it still doesn't justify the fact that you're charging us for content that can already be placed in the game. Okay. I mean, it's disrespectful. I mean, to me, it's kind of disrespectful.
And with the season pass concept, you're paying for it in advance before it even comes out. And it's just a few dollars more expensive if you wait for it to come out and you can buy what you want. Not the downloadable content and the season pass that you don't want. There's probably some things you're not going to want. A map that you're like, okay, that sucks. I'm not going to do it. A character, oh, I'll never play as them. You can save money by even not doing season passes if you want to go the DLC route.
And downloading games. We've seen this with Batman, especially.
Yeah.
That game, it came out on PC and they took it off the shelves because it had so many problems.
Correct.
With the ability to play and glitches and stuttering and every other problem that they had with this game. And you know that's kind of my position on that with DLC. Just give it to us all in one packet. You know, give it to us when it's ready to come out.
Yes, most definitely.
Don't give us no half-ass game and then have to pull it off the shelf and then retweak it and bring it back like they did with Drive Club, which
so too. Yeah.
we got a lot of flack on that one, but we're going to do that in another show. But yeah, DLC, I'm not a fan of it. I just want all the content when I buy the game instead of having to get a season pass and not be able to play it because I don't have high-speed internet connection. You know, I still may have dial-up or DSL, and I'm not able to get it. It's an unfair advantage when you're playing with other people online. If you can't afford the extra content and your friends can, then you won't be able to play with them.
No, you won't.
And gaming, to me, is about playing with your friends, right? If you're playing online.
Another thing about DLC is the added space on your hard drive it takes up. When the Xbox One came out, it came out with 0.5 terabyte. Well, you're getting this update, this downloadable content, and you know, it's like I think I got like 7 or 8 Xbox One games, and with all the DLC and add-ons and stuff that I've purchased, my hard drive is half full now. On my PS3, yes, it is a previous generation. The games aren't as large, but I got 40 games sitting over there, and I still got a quarter of a 350 gig hard drive left. And it's going to make, they want people to buy the hard drive extensions and keep buying them, which is more money into the pockets.
You know, that reminds me of the days of the Sega 32X and the Sega CD, where you have to, now with the Xbox and the PlayStation, well, not so much with the PlayStation, but with the Xbox One, you can have external storage for your games. And that's just like what Sega did. Now you have to have enough outlets to support all this extra hardware. I mean, you can get like maybe a 2 terabyte self-bus 3.0 hard drive, but you need more space than that. They have 5 terabyte hard drives out now, and those aren't self-powered. You have to plug it up. Along with every other thing that you have plugged in your surge protector, I mean, it's no more room.
You run out of space.
At least Sony had the decency to let me take out my hard drive and put another one in, but with Microsoft, it's a shame. With extra content, I mean, it's a blower, man.
You know what? I do like the idea of free content and stuff like that. Stuff to, you know, make the game better when it's free. I can see not all their points of if I first got a game and it's a whole complete game, okay, if y'all want to add something down the line, I can choose to get that, which is great. You know what I'm saying? As far as not too much with they got something far with Killer Instinct coming out. They got new characters adding stuff. I can see that to prolong the game, but it's not a necessity.
Alright, but Harold, that's all the time that we have. We want to thank Harold for coming back on to the show. Thanks, Harold.
As always, guys.
And we'll see you next time on WWTF. We want the facts.
The Gamer Show. See y'all guys next time.